So this is a baby book I made for my cousin and his fiance. And they're having a baby girl in a few days, and I thought it would be really nice for them to have this baby book to document the baby's arrival. You can see I put a lot of work into it. It's very thick. I used grunge paper and fabric for the binding, and I just used some lace for some decoration on the front. I printed out baby girl from my printer. This was a die that I had, so I used 2 different papers and some lace, ribbon, and buttons for the wheels. Let's open it up. So on the first page, I just did some Prima roses, and I printed this out. This is just a doily and a second doily, which I distressed the edges, and a nice cute little embellishment flower. Over here, this is a brag book that you can open and see. There's lots of room for pictures inside. Both sides are the same. They do the same thing. And I just used some Velcro to keep that shut. Tuck that in the pocket. Oh, and there's a small little envelope up here just for a little note card. Nothing special, just cute little. I thought the space needed something up there. And on this side, this opens up here, and you'll see I have all the information that would require, like for a baby: name, date, time, place, weight, length. These are just some tags that I created, and I have them just staying in with some ribbon and a button. And this flips down, and I printed a lot of these little vintage tags. You'll see them throughout the book. I thought they were really cute. The back just is some journaling space. The tags come out. One more down here. Everything's stuck with a cute little button, and I tried to keep the colors very girly. So let's gets closed with a Velcro piece. Okay, next page. Again, I tried to stick with that vintage theme. There's vintage teddy bears and animals. This is just another one of the tags that I printed and fussy cut out. I did a record of growth sheet for the baby. I printed that as well, and then this is just a tag, a photo mat. Those get tucked in there. And this opens up, and I've got a cute little pocket down here I decorated with some lace. This is another vintage baby tag, and then just a photo mat with some journaling space on the back. And that gets closed back with, I used a lot of Velcro since this got really bulky. I wanted to be able to close it without it popping open and having things fall out. Some more tags over here in little pockets. In the back, I put a little brad with a safety pin tag. Some duckies. This one's just a quilting plain. And I used, I found this at Michael's, this paper. You'll see it throughout. This is part of the collection. It's called Preppy Princess from Michael's by DCWV. It's another, it says on your family line, or something new on your family line. So I thought that would be cute to put like a little clothesline up top there, and these actually do open. And this opens up here. It's just a photo mat on the inside. Nothing too extravagant. I just wanted it to have a lot of room for photos. Opens on each side. Same thing, and this is part of that Preppy Princess collection. Some Prima roses on a little frame. Okay, Okay, the other side, or the next page here, we've got, I did cute little file folders. I thought this would be neat for baby's first. You could put baby's first haircut, baby's first steps, document them in these little file folders, which all come out. Excuse me. Again, this is that Preppy Princess collection. This is another one that I printed out and I just decorated with some stickles. This is just a little flip book. Excuse me. It opens like that, and then these open here. So I put a lot of work, as you can see, a lot of different little places for pictures and whatnot. I thought it's their first girl, so I think that they'll be taking a lot of photos, and hopefully they'll fill this up. All right, next page. We had to do a back page. This is, I think, one of my favorite pages. So I've got another little printout here, which I fussy cut out, stuck her right there, and I just printed Rub-a-Dub-Dub the top. And then this is one of those vintage tags, as you can see. I did glossy accent and sparkles for the bubbles, and they're 3D. Some journaling space or photo mat on the back. This one was Heavenly Baby Powder. I found that, and I thought that was perfect for the back page. And this opens up here. And this was a stamp. I don't know if you can see, if I can focus in on it. It was a stamp that my friend found for me at Joann's, and so I just created this paper because I didn't have anything to go with bath. So I embossed some lines on the paper and stamped him, and then I colored him in and I flocked him so he's fuzzy. There's a little pocket over here just for space for photos or journaling. This opens up here. Got some more, there's that stamp again that I used. This one I used perfect pearls on him, so he's shiny. This is some photo mats and tags. There's a record of baby's feet, so you can measure his feet, or her feet, sorry. It's a little girl. Let's just get tucked back in there. And I used a little ducky to kind of keep it in place. Over here, same thing on this. It's just a photo mat, and then one of those vintage printouts again. Glossy accent for the bubble, and some journaling space on back. I use some tulle instead of ribbon. So that's that side. And then over here, this is Baby Steps Cricut cartridge. Glossy accent for the bubbles and stickles, and printed out bubble bath. I don't know if you can see it, it's really hard to see the detail, but I have those tiny little caviar pearls that I glued around the edges to make look like bubbles, and I have clear and blue. Oh, this goes down first. Okay, so this page here is playtime and nap time. For playtime, I just cut out a Cricut little girl and a little toy. It's pretty plain inside, just room for pictures for when they're playing. And same thing with nap time. Cricut, the little Cricut, and it was too yellow, so I used some embossing powder and kind of gave it a pinky moon. And photo mats on the inside here. And this, I used Martha Stewart's Punch Around the Page stars, and I created a star background. This is the last page here. This is for baby's first birthday, so they can put a picture of the baby when she turns 1, and there's just some embellishments. These are just Jolie's Boutique, nothing fancy. I used Martha Stewart edge border and corner punch to make the lace heart frame, and I embossed with the roses with my Cricut my puddle bug. And this, I made it look like a little present, so you can pull the ribbon. And there's a little cupcake. And then this flips down. And this opens like this. So hopefully they'll put pictures of baby's first birthday party all on these pages here. And this again is that collection, that Preppy Princess collection, which I just love. And I have enough left over, I might make myself something. And that's just about it. This gets tied back up, and then the back is just plain with some ribbon and lace. Again, Preppy Princess. So I hope you enjoyed my book. I enjoyed making it, and I really hope that the new parents enjoy having it and decorating with it. So thank you for watching.